Miracle by Harsh K. Gupta, Building Dakhin Gangotri at Antarctica. Well, that's the book I'm going through. He has dedicated it to the Indian Antarctic veterans. So it's all about Antarctica. And commemorating 2021, the Diamond Jubilee year of the CSIR, National Geophysical Research Institute, Golden Jubilee year of Department of Science and Technology, and 4 decades of Department of Ocean Development, now Ministry of Earth Sciences. Well, this book is published by Geological Society of India. There are 128 pages. Year 2021. ISBN is 978-93-80998-37-4 and copyright 221 Geological Society of India and printed at the Rani printers. So I'm reading from the foreword. The weather of Antarctica controls the Indian Ocean weather, which in turn governs the weather of India and neighboring regions. So here is also mentioned that in the world, no country has built a permanent station at Antarctica in one Antarctic summer and wintered therein. This was a record that India created in 1983-84, which still holds. So this fascinating story of the miracle, as it can be called, is described in this book by Dr. Harsh Gupta. Dr. Harsh Gupta is globally recognized for providing the first evidence of an extremely thick crust that is 65 to 70 kilometers below the Himalaya and Tibet Plateau region for developing criteria to discriminate artificial water reservoir triggered earthquakes from normal earthquakes and finding safe sites for construction of reservoirs. He also spearheaded the design of India's tsunami warning system, which was set up after the devastating December 26, 2004 tsunami that claimed over 250,000 human lives in South and Southeast Asia. So the foreword is given by R. Chidambaram, formerly Principal Scientific Advisor to Government of India. The book opens with the chilling events of 29th December 1983, when one of the 2 Mi-8 helicopters crashed while transporting building material from the deck of Finn Polaris, that is a ship, to the construction site of Dakhin Gangotri. And that's why it's called miracle, because amazingly the 5 occupants could be rescued. And everyone thought it would be written off, and actually in one summer they did make that happen. Through incredible cooperative efforts, Dakhin Gangotri was completed. So within those 60 days. By 25th Feb 1984. So he writes in a very racy style. And you can actually visualize, like for example, he writes like it was a day like any other, but then it was not easy for us to imagine what a typical day in icy Antarctica is like. Windy, in sub-zero temperatures, one has to pull oneself together psychologically and physically to go about one's task. So there's one chapter just devoted to construction of Dakhin Gangotri, and where he writes that the wintering station was to be built on a 620 square meters raft foundation placed at a depth of 1.5 meters. This was an essential requirement to provide even load distribution and avoid any differential settling of the individual blocks of the building built on shelf ice. The building consisted of 2 double-story blocks of prefabricated timber structure, specially designed for Antarctic conditions and which could withstand winds up to 100 knots. And you read for yourself to see what it is. You must go through the book. A lot of pictures. So that was that they witnessed the solar eclipse at Antarctica in 2004 total. And then this ship of theirs, Finn Polaris, struck ice of Greenland on 11th August 1991 and sank. But the good thing about it was that all the crew members were saved. That's a picture of Harsh Gupta. Professor Harsh Gupta is credited for setting up India's first permanent station in Antarctica in a record time of one Antarctic summer, 1983-84. Indian early tsunami warning system and 3-kilometer deep pilot borehole at Koina. Important positions held by him include, they've written all about his important positions. He has authored 5 books published by Elsevier and Springer, planned and edited Encyclopedia of Solid Earth Geophysics published by Springer, 2 volumes, 1500 plus pages. So that's Harsh Gupta for you. That is the back cover showing you the Britain Geological Society of India. So this is the book, A Miracle, about building a station, an Indian station for research at Antarctica by Harsh K. Gupta. Very interesting.